Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear learners. This is your English language instructor, Dr. Noorul Huda. I hope you all are doing great and enjoying the blessings of Allah. And I'm pretty sure that by now you have already done your bridging activity. And this time, yes, your answer should match mine because this is the correct answer. Now, what is the demand of the SLO? SLO says that you have to write concluding remarks and it should be not less than 2 sentences. So in the upcoming slides, we will be learning what is a concluding remarks and why it is important. So if you do not write a concluding remarks, it feels confusing and incomplete. For example, you are watching a movie and it stops in the middle. That will be an error and you will be unsatisfied. So for that reason, you need to have a proper ending of a paragraph writing as well. So concluding remarks is a final thought at the end of a piece of writing or speech. Remember, if it is writing or a speech, you need to have a concluding remark. Now, what is a concluding remark? Concluding remark that for one step, you have to restate the whole content at the end, you have to give your own option about the topic. These are the most important thing. First of all, summarize the main point. And then at the end, you have to give your own opinion at the end or a strong closing thought. So both of these, when joined together, make a concluding remark. Do not get confused. There is no S, but still concluding remark should be of 2 or more sentences. So for example, if we have a creative writing on the topic of saving the environment, what would be the concluding remark? So at the end, you have to use all of these points once again and you have to write them in one sentence, and then after the second sentence would be your opinion, and that would be by taking care of the environment we ensure a better future for everyone. You should not have to copy it, you just have to give your thought or your option at the end. So a strong concluding remarks should have the summary of the main point and your closing thought or your option or your opinion. So both of these when joined together makes a concluding remark, which is a very, very important thing to do in your writing and in your speech as well. Because if you're going to write all of the main point and not giving your thought, your concluding remark will not be complete. So this is a very important point. So next time, whenever you have to make a paragraph, remember that you have to conclude it. All right, now we have given you 2 formative check. One is there in your book and the other one is there in your practice book. Do it in the class with the help of your teacher. Then go home, do your homework. Hope to see you again in the next LIFFT. Till then, bye-bye, Allah Hafiz.